it's Mrs. Sherry here, and I have something special coming up that I need your help with. Today we get to meet our bass player, Mr. Mark, and on our next interview show, airing December 3rd, we want to hear from you, our musicians at home, our singers at home. We want you guys to sing your favorite praise and worship song to Jesus. We want you to play your favorite praise and worship song to Jesus and send them in to hello@eaglesnest.ch, and we're going to air them on our December 3rd show. So get them in as soon as you can, and looking forward to seeing all your videos. Everything's still plugged in. You're good.
We're rolling. All right. KDD, February 20, week 3, Thursday, 1-2, and Zoom 001.
Hey guys, and welcome to KDD. I'm Mrs. Sherry, and I have our friend with us joining us today, Mr. Mark Leishear.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So I have been getting the opportunity to talk to a lot of our worship team members, and this month, and it's all about gratefulness and thankful, of course. It's November.
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
We love Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Thankful.
So, and we're just so thankful for you guys. So I heard you were in the building, so I was like, I've got to go talk to Mr. Mark. So, and Mr. Mark plays bass, which is different. We learned about guitar last week, and so this week we're learning about bass, which looks the same.
Does.
But it's completely different.
There's only typically 4 strings on this instrument, although it can come in 5 or 6 as well too. But majority of the times you'll find most people playing a bass with 4 strings. So you got an E string, you got an A string, a D string, and a G string.
Okay.
And you can change them all different tunes, but basically you have different notes just like the guitar.
Yeah.
Except I don't play chords per se as a guitar player would play. I play primarily individual notes.
Okay.
And different patterns off different scales off of that as well.
So you have
too.
to read music.
Sometimes I would do.
Okay.
It's a different animal in reading notes and tablatures altogether. But you know, it's fun. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm an integral part of the rhythm section.
Yes, so you're
of
like
it.
the drums.
Me and the drummer are it when
You're
it comes
setting
to
the
that's
pace
right.
for the whole thing.
We create the beat.
So let me guess. Did you try that? Did you play drum? Did you play bass as a kid?
Ironically, no. I played the saxophone as a kid.
Saxophone.
So I played mainly on a treble type scale before, and now I'm playing more on a bass scale.
Now the saxophone, did you play it? Like I played violin for 4th grade.
I played saxophone from 5th grade through 12th grade.
Wow. So
Yeah,
you
so
must
I
be pretty
played-
good.
I played a long time. I was okay. I took a lot of lessons. You know, I practiced daily, which is critical for anyone playing an instrument, is making that time every day to practice.
it.
You really need to practice every day.
Yeah. Well, if it's something you enjoy, then you would
Then
want
it's
to
not
practice.
even practice.
Right.
It's
right.
just playing around.
Yeah. Yeah. So how did you end up with bass now?
You know, I made a decision that I wanted to play the bass guitar. I like the beat, you know, the rhythm, the sounds that the bass makes and how it accompanies the rest of the music.
Yeah. How old were you when you how long ago? Not how old.
How
You were
old was I?
an adult.
Oh, you know, I was.
How long ago did you start playing?
Seriously, 3 years ago. Yeah, not
3 years?
Yeah, really not too long. I mean, I had a bass guitar for a while, but like instruments that most people get, they get put in a closet, they get put somewhere else,
Yeah.
and you forget that you have it. and you don't have time to play it. And so finally, I made a decision. And my decision to move forward with that really was kind of stemmed off of my time here as well, too, is kind of when I was first introduced to worship music as we celebrated here. That just really kind of resonated with me. And I said, I want to be up on that stage, and I want to play.
So you were out in the congregation worshiping.
Yeah.
And you saw our worship team, and you were like, I want to be a part of that.
I did. I made a commitment. And I told Paul Wilson that I'll never forget. He didn't know me at the time.
Yeah.
And I remember coming up on stage and said, one of these days I'm going to be up there. And he's probably like, who the heck is that guy? You know?
And now you're buds.
Stranger.
Yeah.
But no, it's been great. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love playing the bass guitar.
Now, what makes you love it?
You know, it's just elation on my part. It just, you know, I'm happy. It puts a smile on my face when I play. You know, there's a lot of things. You know, some people draw, some people paint, some people, you know, take taekwondo. Some people do a lot of different things.
Some people
They're
run the
hobbies.
vacuum.
Some people are excellent vacuum people. You know.
Yeah. And there's all different ways to serve, and you're using your gifts.
Yeah.
For His glory.
For for serving, it's, you know, I've been an usher.
Yes, yes, he actually can attest to that.
I have been an usher. I've been starting point. As I served, you always say, is this what I'm meant to do? Am I meant to usher?
Yeah.
Or am I meant to, you know, my personality is very outgoing.
Yeah.
You know, and
it is.
I think that I was meant to be up here.
Yeah.
And at least that's what I feel.
Yeah. Well, I think so. I
think
think
so,
you're pretty
too.
good. I mean, I miss you as an usher, but I think you're pretty good up here.
Well,
I mean,
thank you.
you're a great addition to our Eagles Nest team.
I tend to get into it probably more than most people as
Yeah.
well. Like when the music is right and the music is hitting, we're playing it and I feel it, man, I will be moving around and I'll be walking. And you can't really see me because I'm usually hidden behind Barry or someone else in the back over here.
Yeah.
So it's usually just me and Ron that are like looking
Yeah.
at each other, but I'm like
Yeah.
pacing like an animal in a
Yeah.
cage. You know?
Well, I love to worship music. You know, like my history is dance, but I love, so it is hard for me to sit still in my seat too, listening to you guys up here, and I want to get moving, but sometimes the Holy Spirit just
Yeah.
sits on me, and I might have tears coming down my
Yeah.
face, but I'm worshiping the Lord because it's a moment with just Him
It's
and
wonderful.
I might be in a room full of people,
Yeah.
but it's just Him and I'm just singing to Him. So thank you.
A good worship song, oh my gosh, it'll bring you to your knees.
Yeah. Or make you dance.
Or make you dance,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
just wonderful.
Or sing out of tune, and that's okay.
And that's all
As long
right.
as you're not on a
And I've heard
microphone.
that as well too.
So now that you're at the show,
Yep.
I do ask all my guests a few questions.
Okay.
And the question of the month is, what are you most grateful for?
Oh gosh, I'm most grateful for friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Because without friends and family, what do you got?
Yeah.
Nothing. You
Yeah.
just got yourself.
These are 3 questions I ask everybody,
Right.
every show. What is your favorite Bible verse?
Oh gosh, you might as well just go right to the beginning. Genesis 1, chapter 1. I mean, that's the foundation on which the whole book was built. I mean, when you think about it. But at the same time, in times when you look at, questions of where we are, or how this came to be, it's spelled out right there in the very beginning.
In the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
End the story.
Yeah.
He's the one that did it.
He's the one who did it.
He's the one that did it.
True. How about your favorite Bible story?
Easily the birth of Jesus. There's just so much
yeah.
magic about that as we approach into December. And really, it's the foundation on which we come here every Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
We come here because of his birth, because he came to be.
He came here. He was sent here
Honestly,
for us.
there's so many
died on
stories
the
in the
cross for
Bible,
us, yeah.
things he did, but it started with him coming here.
Coming here. Yeah.
And that's the foundation I think is the most important story.
Now,
for
which
me.
is your, I'm throwing an extra question.
Uh-oh, all right.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas, easy.
Christmas, yeah.
Easy.
Me too, yeah.
Easy. You know.
Christmas, everything behind it. I think everybody's starting Christmas a little early.
Don't tell anybody we put our tree up yesterday.
Yeah, my tree's up too. My tree's up too. And this is the first time ever.
Before Thanksgiving, the tree's up. It's the
Yeah.
first time ever as well too.
First
But
time ever. I think there's a lot
Yeah.
of people that are doing that this year because they just want to feel the joy
that's
of
exactly
the
why.
holiday season,
Yeah.
and there's nothing more joyful and then celebrating the birth of Jesus.
That's why we celebrate.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm right there. With you. Guilty. How about what is your favorite food that you thank God for the most?
I'm thankful for a wonderful dish called the Cobb salad.
Cobb salad, folks.
The Cobb salad
Chock full of vegetables.
is a huge salad with bits of bacon and hard-boiled egg and just a variety of different chopped onions and croutons, and a normal salad is boring by
And
itself.
you said you could put like different meats in it?
Oh, you can put anything you want. You could cut up and put pieces of steak. You could put grilled chicken in it if you wanted. You could have fish if you wanted into that salad. So you could do
Okay.
everything. But the bacon and the egg and the croutons combined in the whole salad,
Yeah.
it's a game changer, people.
Okay.
If you've never had a Cobb salad, this is your homework. You need to go.
Okay.
But then I like weird
the
stuff
cucumbers
anyway.
and bacon. I mean, that to me sounds okay.
Bacon you can
What
have on
dressing do you
anything.
put on that?
On a Cobb salad, you can put anything you want on it.
Oh, so that could be
Whatever you want. There's
Okay.
no rules with that.
no rules.
There's no rules on that.
I can do that. I can handle that. Oh, do you want to play us out?
Sure.
Like play one of our worship songs.
You know what? Glorious Day's sitting over here on the side, and that's really
Perfect.
kind of an easy one. And for people that are watching, when it comes to Glorious Day, there's a lot that goes on in that song. But basically, in this particular one, we're playing in the key of D.
Okay.
So D, on here, we look at where is D? Well, D is a bunch of different places on this guitar. You got to think every string, even though this starts with an E, all right, so you got E is naturally by itself, and then you got an F sharp, and you got a G, but then the D is actually all the way up here on this one
wow.
here. The D on the A string is actually right there. This is a D string by itself, so an open string could be a D. And then you've got a D here, which is here. Now, for other people that also are watching, if you see this neck, then the neck is really long, but at the same time, there's a double dot on this part, and this is where the neck repeats itself. So if you think of this entire neck of the bass guitar, it repeats itself in the same pattern right here. So if I look at this and I say this is a B right here, then a B right here, that's just an octave higher to it as well too. So in the key of playing songs, I think about what notes are in the song and what note is going to sound better in a different pitch. So it's like
It would depend on who's singing it, probably, like what pitch they
it
sing
could,
in.
or
Sometimes.
and then sometimes it may vary on how the song's being played that day.
Okay.
You may have a little more shake to it. You may have a little more upbeat to it. So
Gotcha,
you may
gotcha.
want to make those decisions on. But as
Yeah.
the bass player, I get to make those decisions.
That's great. So what you play is completely different than like what we heard Sean play last week, where he plays like the melody of the song.
That's right.
You kind of, like we said, you set the song up.
I play the rhythm.
You play the rhythm of the song.
I play the
which So
rhythm.
it'll sound different when
will.
you play it for us.
Yep.
It sounds a little bit different, but you're setting it up so all these other things could come in and be added to it and all together.
We each all have our own individual part,
Yeah.
so to speak. Sean plays his part. I play my part. Paul plays his part. Ron plays his part.
Yeah.
Gary may play his part.
Yeah.
Barry's playing his part.
Yeah.
But together, the whole sound
Right.
is what makes it.
Yeah.
So if I start off with Glorious Day and it says, I was buried in my shame, and then it goes to a, what does it say? Who could carry that kind of weight? Who could carry that? I won't sing it because but then it goes to a D, to a B, and then that is down. it now.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
feel how that
I
song
can hear
goes.
it. Yeah, yeah.
But then instead of going down to that low G on that part, maybe I want to go. Maybe I want to go up.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I hear
So
that.
I can slide up that,
Yeah.
and that's one of the greatest things about the bass too, is being able to.
Slide.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so nice.
That's cool. That's
It just
cool.
adds a different element,
Yeah.
and that's what it's all about, being cool.
I feel like you should have sunglasses on or something.
I should be on
Yeah.
cool.